Hey guys, Stephanie here. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Alright, so there's been crazy shit going on. Like, the latest conspiracy on Twitter is that Anne Hesh, whatever her name is, like, was murdered by the cabal because there's been several, like, musicians actually who have also, like, died. Just look it up. During COVID, like before they were supposed to go on stage and upset a lot of people, like alternative type of band. And what's weird is like Anne, her wardrobe person, they went to go get a wig from this guy. It was a store. This dude. Remind you, I have to say it in a way. I literally just got a strike because they said it was for 18 and above. And when I post my videos, it's always 18 and above. I cuss a lot. And right now, I just watched my own old video. I was like, holy crap, I do cuss like a sailor. You know what I mean? Like that meme where her dad's like, you better treat her like a princess. And then, like, do you know that your princess can, like, cuss like a sailor and drink like fish? I'm kind of like, yeah, that's my vibe. But anyway, so I'm trying to clean up my language right now because apparently I got a strike because it was adult content and I didn't post it adult content. Yeah, I do. When it goes to like public, it says what age is appropriate for. I went to appeal it and it just said like an error message. Error can't be reached at this time. Go fucking figure. So convenient, right? So, anyways, so Anne Hesh and I think you can kind of tell by like Ellen DeGeneres. I would like to call her Ellen Degenerate. You know, her reaction to it was kind of fucked up. She was like, "Ugh, I don't, I don't know," and just kind of walked off. And they have a history. So I'm just like, damn, dude, that's kind of harsh. But I mean, what I thought was a little weirder is like a lot of TV shows were like, uh, I say shows because I don't consider them news channels. If they were news channels, they would actually be like giving the news to us, but it's really not news. It's more like gossip. Like I feel like we're in high school, and it's like we're all cliquish. And then the people who right now are not going with the narrative and have a thought for their own and their own like brain, they're considered like the outcasts. Like, you're like the emos. But I mean, I guess for like my generation, I guess this generation, everybody's supposed to be an outcast. I don't know, because if you're an outcast, that's what's trending, because that's what's winning. But if you're gonna, you get what I'm saying. So it's like we have this weird kind of awkward thing going on, and we're watching these things come out, like with Jeffrey Epstein, you know, and Alec Baldwin, the chick he shot. Well, she happened to be doing a human trafficking, just like Anne, so they met their fate, which is weird because, we have to go raid Trump's house because of all these crazy things. Hunter Biden is, filmed allegedly. It might be Russian propaganda. Might be Russian propaganda. Rawr. Russian propaganda. Like, I wish that Russian propaganda. Like, literally, just tweet what the mainstream says. You have all this Hunter, alleged stuff, and like all these other things with all these other people that are like serious, right? And nothing gets done. It's kind of just like ignored or hidden. But then you see other things happening, like with the Trump raids and all this kind of stuff. And you have to ask yourself, okay, well, wow, that's interesting. So, wait, what? Because there was also some, weird little things that went on there. So, you see how they will go after Trump, right? So, when you look at like certain celebrities and other people, they're not around anymore. Does anybody ever think like if you put all the ages together, the way they thought and all that? I mean, there's a pattern. And it's the same pattern we're watching now in our our generation, or whatever you want to call it, right? You have certain people who are calling things out, seeing it for what it is, and they're trying to tell people, like, look, dude, this is what's coming. And I know it bothers you, and I know you're probably going to need a puffer and like a Benadryl to sleep tonight, but look, bro, this is what's going to happen. And I would never think the day where a bunch of people would attack you and people like advocate for your death, or want to deny you health care, or like treat you like how, Hitler did certain groups. We know what happened with that. But we watched it all over the world where people are so quick to just hate somebody, condemn them, and ah, and that's what it's like. That's the whole thing with Trump. It's like it started with just Trump. If you follow him, then it's just like a domino effect, and it's going throughout everything. And then, but honestly, I forgot what I said. Oh, never mind. So just follow me. So I was watching a bunch of like videos, and I was seeing like all these young kids, and they were like, fuck Biden, we want Trump. And they were actually talking about how a lot of these new progressive, things that are carrying out everywhere, they're not okay with it. They're not cool with it. And I was like, wow, why isn't that in the mainstream? And the mainstream always projects one way. And it's just, to me, it's just disgusting, because it's like it can cancel you and cancel anybody you know. Literally. They'll cancel anybody. Even though we all know what they're doing. We all know what's going on behind the scenes. We all know what was happening on Jeffrey Epstein's plane, his island, all that. I don't care if Trump was involved or not. At the end of the day, if people are involved in this, people should know. If they're celebrities, if they're politicians, FBI, CIA, if they work for our federal government, anybody who is involved in this stuff, we have the right to know. And for people to act like rules can be bent and certain people should only be held accountable, other people shouldn't because of their skin color or their race or this and that. I mean, I think that's stupid, because I'm Irish, and my family came here to Pennsylvania. Well, not directly Pennsylvania, but basically that's, well, Minnesota, Pennsylvania. But okay, long story short, my father, his family came here from the Great Potato Famine off a boat from, Ireland. And there was Irish not eat apply forever. Like, Irish not eat apply. We were discriminated on. Where's our reparations? Actually, like, my great 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 grandfather was like a royal, that like these same people that are doing this shit, and I'm RH negative. Like, my bloodline is connected to all these fucking people. And I want to find out the actual source, like, not like the History Channel, you are the alien. I want to honestly know like where I come from, because I come from all these people, but I don't identify with just being fucked up and cruel and mean and doing some horrific shit like that. That's not cool. That's not cool. So if people think about it in that kind of sense, like, we're all just fucking ugly, hating on each other, just be assholes. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my god. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so the attack on all of us, basically, like, okay, in retrospect. So you have George Soros, you have Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab, is that how you say Klaus Schwab? Klaus Schwab, Klaus Schwab. You have the WHO, the World Economic Forum, you have the CCP, you have all these, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, you have all these elite families, the royal family, the Vatican. It's like kind of like there's certain people who hold, it's like look, there's here, branches down. Then you have like one thing, branches down, branches down. It's kind of like if anybody plays tennis, kind of like that, brackets down. Okay, that's how our system is. So even though we have a president, we have government, we have all these people that are supposed to be doing things for our votes, not really. There's people above them. Our president is just another puppet. We know this is Obama's like third term. We know this. We know, like, seriously, the way they're going after Donald Trump, they didn't do this with Clinton. They didn't do it with Biden. They didn't do it with Bush. I mean, Bill Clinton came out and lied, said he didn't have an affair, then came out and said, oh, I lied. Nobody ever fucking, like, thinks about this stuff. Like, hello, McFly. There's been tons of things that have always contradicted, that have always been bad. But people are just like, no, no, no. Bill Gates, he's a billionaire and he donates money to charity. We love him. We trust him. He is our friend. If he tells me to get 2 boosters, I will get 2 boosters. I will get them. It's Bill Gates. He cares about all these children. Yeah, right. Magic 8 Ball says, not fucking likely. He doesn't. And that's why I just don't understand. Don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm also questioning, like, certain other things that are going on. Because, like, with the IRS, you know, doing all these new agents and the FBI coming to certain people's houses, and they're literally going after everybody and anybody who supported Trump or supports Trump. And they're coming out with a social credit score. And, oh yeah, social credit score. That's going to be another one. You can actually, it's an app on your phone. We're pretty much going to all live by soon. We're going to have like our social credit score with our carbon footprint. And oh, but don't worry, if you have money, you can buy carbon credits. Everybody is going to be allowed carbon credits. Because me and you would think, okay, well, these people can fly around in a jet. How many carbon credits do they have? How many I'm saving carbon credits to get a higher score on my social score, you know, for saving the environment, but they're driving in or riding around in a private jet? Duh. Like I said from the beginning, people, you're their fucking crash test dummies. Majority of all these people who've created all this division, hate, and sowed all these seeds of fucking mass destruction since 2015, when it all started with Clinton and Trump. Clinton, Trump. Y'all have done it so well. Because even you're going to have carbon credits. When you go to a restaurant, it's going to give you a credit score on the carbon it took to bring that meal to you. How much it costs to produce or pick it up, transport it. There's going to be a carbon allotted things for everything you eat, everything you buy, whatever you drive to pick up. So they'll even be like, oh, you've been a good boy. Your social score gained 3 points because instead of taking the car, you rode the bus. That's 53 extra points. People don't understand that. That's where we're going. And even the people who think they're untouchable right now, oh, you are not untouchable, baby. And when it does hit you, do not expect sympathy from people like me, because I will say, bitch, you are Darwin's natural selection. That's it. Because you wish death upon me, you called me a racist, a bigot, all these crazy things, and you got people at the grocery store that literally look at me and hate me just because I am who I am. Because of all the propaganda and asshole bullshit you spew. So, always remember, what you put out comes back to you. And this shit is coming back to you all. And I'm gonna love every minute of it. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. I just got an alert. My phone is gonna die. So anyway, the Inflation Reduction Act has nothing to do with that, honey. It's gonna tax you about 40% of everything you make, even more. Middle class, not the upper echelon. They're taking your money because we've got to save the planet. Oh my god. Oh fuck, you're so screwed. Hope you're prepared. Anyways, you liberals. Tell my followers, love you. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. I will do some more. Anyways, can you tell I went back to school? So this is me after school. It's late. I'm tired. I had to do finals all day. Exhausted. I have to go back. Monday, do more testing. Plus, I do blended, so I have probably 12 hours worth of homework left. That's fucking brutal, dude. 12 hours of online shit. I'm not used to doing online work. You know what I'm used to doing? Talking shit on my phone to online people. I even had to take a diversity course, and oh my god, it is fucking insane. It's actually, I don't know. It's hard for me, but I know how to be professional, conduct myself. And that's the thing. I don't agree with things, but that's okay. And people don't have to we don't have to agree. But at the end of the day, we have to coexist. And I respect you. Whatever you believe, you believe. Just respect me. We gotta coexist. But just because somebody doesn't agree with you or doesn't have your same outlook or perspectives doesn't make them a bad person. It actually, if you sat down with that person, you could probably learn a thing or two that would open your mind. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Mwah!